Right.
Okay, everybody, Rick is going to start and then we'll get into questions. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, with regard to the release from the NBA regarding KP's situation, we've addressed it internally. We obviously accept the league's ruling/statement, and other than that, we have no comment on the matter, other than to get ready to play game 2.
Okay, Brad.
Yes, Brad Townsend, Dallas Morning News. Do you know Maxi's status for tonight? And if he is able to play, will he be on any kind of restriction?
My expectation is that he's going to play. I have not, I should say, Casey has not talked to me about any restriction, but these situations, are all ones that require communication. You've got to see with your eyes during the game, et cetera, et cetera. Game 1, he did fine. Last couple of days, there's been some soreness, but he's been a little better each day. So I believe that he will play tonight.
Okay, Mark Followill.
Hi, Rick. Mark Followill, Mavericks TV broadcast. A follow-up about Maxi. Could you share with us what it is about his defensive skill set, his defensive acumen that you feel like makes him such your best choice in terms of matching up over the course of a game with Kawhi?
Well, the size, length, ability to move his feet, those things make him a unique defender in this league. And look, there are very few guys that have his size, length, quickness, ability to guard multiple positions that can also protect the rim. So he's a very unique player on the defensive side of the ball. And offensively, he's just done his job extremely well this year. He's a movement guy, makes open shots. He passes the ball, he rebounds the ball, and plays the right way. So he's obviously a very valuable player for us.
Dwayne.
Yes, Rick. Today is the 1-year anniversary of George Floyd's murder. Could you tell me in what way over the last year has the NBA been a catalyst for social justice?
Well, we've seen so many things. On the heels of that, it's been well documented, the story about the NBA head coaches mobilizing and starting coaches for racial justice, and all the things that all the head coaches have done, not only in their own markets with local grassroots organizations, but also with the Obama Foundation on a national level, with Noble on the national level. And everything that happened in the bubble had a real sort of really geared toward the fight for racial justice, and it was universal. It was players, coaches, support staff, owners, media, and it was really an amazing experience on that level. And we went through the Jacob Blake situation in Kenosha, where some games were canceled. Players got together and decided, whether to continue to play, all those kinds of things. And out of that came an agreement with the owners to really make an emphasis from that point forward on voting rights and attacking voter suppression, and to make as many NBA arenas available as voting centers as possible. And at that point in time, there were 8 NBA arenas that were certified. A lot of NBA teams were getting stonewalled by their local counties to do so. But after that day going forward, when the election came in November, 22 out of 30 had been certified. And there was obviously a big swing in the vote. And the NBA and the NBA players had a lot to do with that. And that's tied into social justice also in a big way. So there have been many events. Our awareness as a society has increased. I wouldn't even know how many fold in terms of awareness, but I would have to say exponentially. And so much good has happened, but obviously the work goes on.
Mark Medina?
Hey, Rick, I got a basketball question here on Porzingis. What's your analysis so far of what his chemistry is like with Luka, and what do you see big picture of what that tandem can become?
I see it constantly evolving in a positive way. And the bottom line is the more they've been on the court together, the more their chemistry is enhanced. And so, heading into game 2, which will really be, if you count the 3 games KP played last year, this will be their 5th playoff game together. It's going to keep building from here.
Okay, last one will be Law.
Rick, Law Murray, The Athletic. The last 2 years, this team's been one of the best teams in the league at protecting the basketball as far as turnovers per possession. That's despite the fact that everyone knows who has the ball in their hands all game. And Luka, how have you been able to foster that kind of offensive structure over the last couple of years, where even though Luka's going to have the ball as much, the whole team does a great job of just not turning the ball over?
Yeah, it's an emphasis of ours. And our 2 guards, Luka and Jalen Brunson, both are experienced. They both understand the value of ball security. And they both have a natural, tendency to do that well. We've been fortunate, I've been here many, many years, and for the most part, we've had teams that take very good care of the ball. Tonight will be an enhanced challenge. Beginning of game 2, their intensity level will be picked up for sure. Their physicality will be picked up for sure. And we're going to have really great offensive energy, intensity, and recognition to make sure that we can take care of the ball the way we need to.
All right, thank you.